here on Dirty Talk.
All right, I want to welcome you back to another edition of Dirty Talk. I am your host, Dirty Cuttz, and today I have a special guest with me today. You know, Dirty Cuttz always for the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm always for the kids. Anything for the kids. You know what I'm saying? And this brother right here that I'm bringing on, man, is definitely a pioneer in Winston-Salem, North Carolina's athletic department era. Okay, this brother played with me at Reynolds High School. He went on to further go to East Carolina. Played there, shined with some more Winston-Salem greats like my man Art Brown. You know,
shout out AB.
You know what I'm saying? And he went on to further his career at the Bengals. And then the Brown,
couldn't get out of Ohio, right?
My boy got down though. He got down. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I just want to welcome Jadon Blair and BLAIR BOYZ. And this little young gentleman to my left is his image, man. That's coming in. That's Lil Junior right there. Lil JB. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
And the two of his horn just a little bit. This brother is right now the number one secondary. What is it? Safety in North Carolina. Huh?
That's what's up.
Alright, but I'm gonna let him toot his own horn, you know what I mean? But we're gonna get on into that.
No doubt.
But first and foremost, man, I just want to commend you, brother, for an outstanding job with these youth you doing, man. I went to this guy facility earlier today, man. We got some good shots, and I'm telling you, man, these boys is getting in this work. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna take over. I want you to take over this thing, man. Right. So I really want you to. I just really want to tell you thank you, and to go into
what it's about, right?
A little bit of your past.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, and what led you up to this right here. Okay. Because it's real interesting. Because when everything was happening for you, man, I didn't really have this platform like that, but I was in the making of this thing.
Right.
And I really wanted to get your take on some shit that happened to you.
Okay.
Doing your journey.
We talking about all that.
Doing your journey and all that. So let's just take it to when you decide to give back to your old alma mater.
Man, so I came home, you know what I'm saying? I was blessed, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood, from 27th Street, Glen, right? Rode down with the BLAIR BOYZ, all my boys from BDP, you know what I'm saying?
BDP in his big.
BDP in his big. So, went to Reynolds High School, coached there right when I came home. First I was in banking, remember? You know what I mean? I got my degree in business finance from ECU.
The brother got brains, okay? So you know how to get your credit right.
Yeah, so a lot of people went to school, you know what I'm saying, just to go to school. You know what I mean? Football was always my backup. My first was my education, right? So that's what I believed to my son. That's what I believed to all the young kings I come into contact with. You feel me? So when I saw that it was something lacking in our community. You feel me? And I had what was lacking. So I left the bank. Now, you don't walk away from the money that I walked away from at the bank. You know what I mean? And I did that. Started teaching and coaching at Reynolds High School. Stayed there. Me and Rod Dunlap. You know what I mean? We was
shout outs to Robert Dunlap.
Right. I was D coordinator. He was my linebackers coach. Fast forward, got the opportunity to become the head coach at Norfolk Syfe High School. Took that job, man, to a program that was, man, they won't. You know how it was. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids said that was a bye week. You know what I mean? So I got there, and in the 1 year I was there, I almost called him nickname Lil Dookie, man. Y'all gotta ask me why I named Lil Dookie right here. So go ahead and plug why you named Lil Dookie first.
Okay, well,
go ahead and plug it.
The reason they call me Lil Dookie because I shit on niggas.
Shit on niggas. so anyway, got that, man. Got over there, and when I took over that program, nobody was going to school from there. You know, the overall GPA on the football team was a 1.8. You feel me?
That's a problem.
In 1 year's time, I moved that GPA from a 1.8 to a 2.4.
Okay.
All right. Got 8 young kings in the school to play football, to continue doing what they wanted to do while they earn their education. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? 8. That was the highest in the county. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Wasn't nobody doing it like I was doing it. And it's because I pour into them everything I got. Mm-hmm. As you saw when you came to my gym. So I give it all. You know what I mean? And if I'm going to give it all to them, you know I'm going to give it all to mine. So that little dude over there, man, he gets it sometimes, you know what I mean? He like, yo. But nah, homie, this what you need.
Right.
Just like my oldest son. It's like my oldest son, man. Shout out to Jadon Blair doing his big thing, doing all that cryptocurrency stuff, man. Invest in stocks and bonds, all that, bro. Self-taught too. Went to South Carolina State, right? Yeah, South Carolina State, played for Buddy Pugh. Got his degree in business, not business, but in computer engineering.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But my son my oldest son asked me, he said, Dad, he was like 12 years old, man. He's like, Dad, you said I could talk to you about anything, right? And I was like, yeah. He said, well, why you so hard on me? I looked at him. I stopped my car. I was driving. I pulled over. I looked at him dead in his eyes. I said, son, I'm so hard on you because if you become half the man I want you to be, you'll be twice the man I ever was. You know what I mean? So putting that into him and then having that as an older brother, you know what I'm saying, for my son right there, my baby boy, man, he can't do nothing but be successful. And that's what I give to these young kings in the school system and anybody that come train with me.
That's what's up. Understood. So, okay, so now that you were at North Forsyth, take me through your last season there.
Right.
And what was going on with you.
Right. Well, let's go ahead and get into it then, man. You know, I at the time, during the time, you know, there was some turmoil in the nation, not just around here. You know what I mean? Police brutality was heavy. You know, our young kings and queens, old kings and queens, all of them dying at the hands of, you know, some of those people that we don't identify with, right? Mm-hmm. And as a sovereign country, as a democratic state, you know what I mean? You think that your leader of the quote unquote free world supposed to step in and talk about that, mm-hmm. put policies and things into place to combat that and that tone and that rhetoric, right? Mm-hmm. Well, the individual that had been in that position at the time led fuel to the fire in my eyes. You feel me? In my eyes. I ain't talking about what nobody else think. So I made some posts about said individual, right? And some people took offense to those posts. Mm. And I got called and I was relieved of my duties as head football coach at North Forsyth, despite everything that I had done great in the community. We brought so much money. I got a brand new locker room for the boys and girls in that school, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Through my hard work, dedication, connection I had with the community, people coming out. Shout out to North Forsyth family, man, because those jokers up there on the north side, man, they poured into that, baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all poured into that, man. When I came with the Reclaim the North, man, we was about that shit. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It was great timing, man, because the movie had just dropped with Games of Thrones. Right. I mean Games of Thrones and Game of Thrones, right? If you was following that story at that time, and then like you said, the police brutality,
And then at that time, I'ma say it, the damn President Trump was in that motherfucker. And you know, some things were said, and my boy wanted to say what the fuck he wanted to say.
Right.
Yeah, and he got fired for it.
Right.
Even though this man was a straight up pillar to the North Forsyth community.
But man, I tell you this though, bro.
And I thought it was very fucked up.
But I'm gonna tell you this
hold on, Jack. I thought it was very fucked up and unfair that y'all fired my boy like that. But I guess it was a building process because really y'all didn't. Even though y'all chopped that branch off, yeah, a whole nother motherfucking branch done grew within that.
You feel me? Like, I always say this though, man.
Oh,
the
man.
betrayal became the blessing.
Became a blessing.
You know what I mean?
I love the story.
The betrayal became the blessing, man.
Okay. Now that I got that off my chest.
Right after that, man,
even though he can't say it, I can say it. It was fucked up. So
well, you know what I mean.
Okay.
Think about it though.
But anyway, let's
not
get back to it. And
right, you know what I'm saying. I daggone.
So anyway, you lost your job.
The betrayal became the blessing. I became, you know what I'm saying. I started coaching college football.
Okay.
You know what I mean.
Okay.
Went to Greensboro College, coached college football up there.
Shout out to Greensboro.
And then you know, who says I went to college football right then and there if that had not happened though, you feel me? And then who's to say that my mindset wouldn't have changed from being a high school football coach to not only a college coach, but now I want to help develop everybody, you know, and get the facility that we got. You know what I'm saying? Partner with my boy Chris Carter, GBE, Get Better Every Day, shout out them, you know what I mean? And we got the old Ice House building. Used to be a club.
On 28th Street, we all used to party out there.
You know what I mean? Everything used to go down at Ice House, Trimmers, whatever you want to call it.
It was Trimmer Street, then it was, you know, my boy Ice, you know, took over his Ice House.
You know what I mean?
But either or.
We got up in there, man. As you saw, we got a 30 by 40 field turf area.
Yes,
we got a row of all the weights you could possibly want.
Right.
3 racks, daggone treadmills, Vertimax, bikes, everything you want, man, to get better. We got it there. You know what I mean? So that right there is worth losing what I had. You know what I mean?
Amen.
I love it, man. I love this story, man.
So, you know, man, that's where we at. That's where we at, Ricardo, man. I've always been about these kids.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not gonna stop being about these kids.
Yeah.
And we was talking about it though. We was talking about it.
That's right. We was talking
Imagine
about it. Imagine
if we'd have had.
What y'all brothers doing now? Oh my God.
Imagine if we'd have had.
Y'all so damn sports.
Yo. Hey, shit. We had to go outside and play throw up tackle.
You know what I'm saying, man?
These jokers got facilities that they can go to.
Oh my God, y'all got picture phones with videos on them and shit. We had pages, nigga. And payphones.
Hey, you better keep that quarter on you,
Oh,
That's
man.
a fact. You gotta keep that quarter on you, never know.
Man. Hey, y'all go to his IG, BLAIR BOYZ.
Enterprise.
Man, and the BLAIR BOYZ Enterprises, man. Check out what these brothers doing, man.
Website.
I just love what they're doing with these young athletes. And hell, I need to get my young man on over there too.
Hey man, you know I love to have them. I love to have all of them, man. Y'all come on, get this work.
Yeah, man, I got a fleet of them.
Work.
And also I'm working with these boys over here at Carter G. Woodson. We started a flag football this year. Mm-hmm. And that was a big thing for Carter G. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can get regular football in there, you know, in the future. But other than that, man, I stayed with my ears to the streets, man. I stay with these young guys, man, because for one, as you know, I'm a barber, so I definitely see a lot of young men through that ministry, and I also coach football too.
Right.
So as you know, and I definitely want to see these boys win and be successful in life, not only on the football field, but in life, period.
Right.
And They need to see us out there like that. They need the guidance. They need the attention.
I'm glad you went there. I'm glad you went there because the physical training is just one part, right?
Right.
We do that.
Right.
Okay. That's in the trenches. That's BLAIR BOYZ. That's GBE. We do that, right?
Right.
The other piece of what we do is called Young Kings Mentoring.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to.
Young Kings Mentoring, man. We bring you in because there's a lot of things you can do. I posted the other day, man. I said, parents, please involve your kids in something, or they will be involved in something.
Right.
Right.
That's true.
So with this Young King Mentoring, man, Young Kings Mentoring over the summer, man, bring them up to the grindhouse. Drop them off. Let us speak life into them instead of all the other bull that's out there in the streets. You know what I mean? Every day I get tired of this, man. Every day I'm waking up in the morning. We getting old. We watch news now, right? So I get up in the morning. I turn on TV, it's news or whatever. Another killer. You know what I'm saying? Like senseless. Shit, my brother died. You know what I'm saying? My brother got murdered. You know what I mean? Back in '92. So this ain't no secondhand shit. You feel me? This is something I lived through. You know what I mean? So bring your young king or your young queen to the grindhouse. Let's keep them out the streets. Let's give them some food in their mind. You know what I mean? Give them something else to think about, to meditate on, to learn. You know? And yeah, we gonna get that work in the weight room.
Oh yeah. I love it, man.
Oh, another thing. Hold on. I gotta say this though. Hey.
Go ahead, brother.
This summer, also with that, man, we taking donations for the community. Johnny, Susan, Mike, Malik, whoever it is, their parents might not have the monies to bring them to the grindhouse, right? Man, let's start this campaign when we can get 20 young kings and young queens in there working out. You know what I'm saying? Let's raise that. You know, let's hit a target. Let's hit a target for the whole summer. Now, I'm talking about for the whole summer that they out. Yeah. Let's hit a target about $2,500 that gonna help these 20 young kings and queens get this work.
Let's get some grants written up for these boys. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Well, that's enough about me, Ricardo, man. Hey, man, I came up here
right. I want to,
let's
get into it. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So what's up, young king?
Nah, nothing much, you know.
All right.
Just living.
All right, just living. All right. Well, tell us how you living, man. I mean, what's your, what school you attend? What grades you in? You know, what the grades looking like?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm at Mount Tabor High School right now. I'm in the 10th grade.
Shout out to Mount Tabor.
Yeah, definitely. 10th grade, sophomore, 2025, you know. So I got 2 more years after this. You know, just with me, grades, you know, that shouldn't be a problem with me because, you know, where I'm trying to go in life, I'm trying to go to the next level. And, you know, we always thinking ahead because that's just how my parents and my mindset work. But, you know, grades-wise, oh, yeah, A, B honorable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, I'm trying to get A honorable, but it's just like that. Always that one class that want to give me a B, but I ain't never satisfied. But I'll take it. Yeah, but I'll take it though. But you know, me though, I be training, doing my schoolwork, being where I'm supposed to be. You know, just doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the blessings that God have gave me so far, I'm really grateful for them. Cause you know, freshman year, I'm not gonna say I was bad. I would never say I was bad, but I was on JV. You know what I'm saying? So going into that, also I had to work. Like I had to work my butt off. Like me and my dad say, nothing was given us. Like absolutely nothing was given us. I had to earn every single thing I had. Like I fought for that. Like that off season, I was just straight working. I got big. I gained like 40 pounds at the beginning. 40 pounds. Because at the beginning of the freshman year, going in, I was like 140 something, and then I got to like 180, 170 something. Okay. But you know, just working, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, I take it now you playing varsity.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how was your season last season?
Last season, I had
what was
high
the stats
expectations.
like?
Oh yeah, stats. Sophomore season, I had 44 tackles
Woo!
As a sophomore. And that's safety. That's a safety position.
Okay.
And I had 1 pick. Pass breakups, I don't really know the number, but I had some. Okay. And then also, I had like 3 targets.
Yeah, they ain't throw well.
They ain't throw my way. I I mean, if I'm a quarterback and I see a 6'4" safety running around the whole field, I wouldn't want to throw that away either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For real though, for real. You don't see that often. That's a new phenom.
Yeah, and that's what I say. Also, the college coaches love about me. When I went to these camps and stuff, they say, "Man, you got an NFL body," and I'm not bragging about that or anything, but they be like, "We can see you in the league because you big like this and can move." That's the ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Of
but
course.
you know, just man, the high school.
How do you feel about that, man?
How I feel? Oh, I mean, I just carry it like I feel like they respect me. Finally getting my respect. I've been having my respect, but I'm getting more respect. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when they tell me stuff like that, I don't let it get to my head. Cause you could be a great athlete. Who gonna support you when you're a cocky athlete? You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have some, but you feel me? If you more lovable, more likable, you know, you'll rather have that than people be like, I don't like this dude. He cocky, do too much. He always talking about what he got. That's why I just stay down low. But I let people,
humble.
Yeah, stay humble about it. You know, I let people brag for me. You know what I'm saying? When you got people,
you let your word speak for itself.
Yeah, me brag about myself, you might be good, you know what I'm saying? But when you got other people bragging for you, hey, you might be great. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can dig it. But you always speak life into yourself, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Never be afraid to hide that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And and do speak that shit.
Yeah, definitely.
I am the shit.
Yeah.
Say that shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, he do. Don't let my son lie to you. At home, okay, he always tell us at home.
Yeah.
I'm the best athlete in this house.
You got to.
You got to. I say, son,
I like it.
Nah, I didn't say in this house. I said I'm the best athlete in the family.
In the family, right? In the family. My bad.
Hey, boy, you got some athletes in this family too, boy.
Now, you know, tell them.
So
tell them you got
man,
the strong.
wait, hold on.
Hey, you know, what?
Look, I heard I heard you had a special call from somebody, man.
You talking about when Alabama hit him up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know that.
How you feel about that, man?
That Alabama.
To have Chris Saban,
Nick
Saban. Excuse me.
hit you up.
Nick Saban hit you up.
Yeah, that's huge. It was it wasn't Nick Saban. I'm gonna get to him in the summer, but Joe Cox, the tight end coach, is who I spoke to.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, speaking to him, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I remember I was little and watching Clemson and Alabama go at it in the national championship, man.
Yeah, they used to battle.
That's what I'm saying. Man. It was always them. Notre Dame was included in that. And then fourth one, I can't remember who the fourth one was. Who it used to be. But yeah, them main three. But Clemson, Alabama, and then Alabama actually getting to speak to them. It was like, wow, I'm actually living this. Because I'm not going to say I didn't expect it. Because yes, I did expect it. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was going to get there one day.
Right.
I might have, if I had to go JUCO and get there, I'd went JUCO and get there. But I'm here now, and I'm blessed. I thank God every day. You know what I'm saying? Putting me in the position I am now. But you know, getting to see that though, like getting to talk to him. Like first time I ever spoke to him, I was like, dang, this is really Alabama. I was like Nick Saban, Alabama. You know how many people go to the league from Alabama?
A lot of young kids don't get them calls, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? That's working just as hard as you, man.
Shout out to all the schools that's offered dope. You know what I mean? All of them.
I heard you got a plethora.
Yeah, I do.
Schools, man.
Yeah.
So your favorite one, Clemson, right?
Growing up as a kid.
Yeah,
but now not really. I don't really have a favorite now.
Okay.
I'm gonna say not really.
Yeah, I mean, you thought about going up there in that cold weather with Dion?
Man, it's snowing still. It's still snowing, man. I don't know.
That cold weather, man. Oh.
Man,
that's my hard ball player.
Yeah, everywhere we go, man, he gets shown love. So you know what I mean? I mean, when Coach Pry at Virginia Tech hit him up, that was his first offer. Virginia Tech.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That was, for him, I know it was like a huge weight lifted off his shoulder because he was like, man, when it's going to happen, when it's going to come, right? Yeah. And I tell him all the time, man, it's your process.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You live your process. Don't live nobody else's process. Yours is different. You know? I always knew it was going to come. You know what I mean? I ain't know who, but first one was VT. And then they started rolling. You know, Penn State came in. We went to Virginia Tech. Then went to Penn State. On the way down from Penn State, Maryland hit him up. You know, so when we left Maryland, I mean, it was like bing, bing, bing. You know, we got then who was out
Wake Forest.
Wake, and then Georgia Tech, right?
Yo.
Then.
Yeah, after Georgia Tech, you know, Notre Dame,
and Louisville, yeah. And then you want to see Charlotte. Shout out to the HBCU for finally
yeah, definitely
looking at my son, man. I tell you what, bro, like,
yeah, man.
Shout out to Alabama A&M, like HBCUs. Just because a kid is a 3, 4, 5-star kid, don't mean you don't got a shot, yo. Call that man.
Y'all need to quit doing that shit. Y'all been doing that shit since we was in high school, bro.
You know, you never know what that person's mindset is.
Y'all knew or what they call them, scouts. Mm-hmm. Y'all knew scouts, man. Need to get outside that box, man. Y'all been there. Hell yeah, y'all scary as. And these little boys, these boys really want to experience the black college life, but y'all be on some more other. Man, I don't know if these white colleges got y'all shook or shit, but come on, man, get our boys together. Get our boys together, man.
Man, let me tell you what though, shout out to all the coaches, man, for real, that show my son love, man.
For real, man.
Coach Frank love at Penn State.
Because you worked hard, brother.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Keep on working.
That's what's up. That's what's
no
up.
Days
so
off.
What's the future for you, man? Where you see yourself?
I'm gonna say a great successful career in college. I ain't just singling out no college I want to go to right now, but I want to have a great career in college. Not just no good, no decent. I want to be great in college. You know what I'm saying? Possibly in the Hall of Fame at that college if I go to the next level. And actually, ain't if, when I go to the next level.
Right, there you go. There you go.
Cause and the only way I say I don't is if like a career injury, and if that happens, okay, that's fine. But I also know with the college that I go to, it's gonna prepare me for after football, and that's something me and my family care about too. You know, after football, cause you like injuries happen.
Important.
Yeah, injuries happen. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that doesn't happen to me. I want God watching over me so that doesn't happen. I also got to take care of my body so it doesn't happen. But if it did, you know what I'm saying? I want to major in business. So any school that I go to, I want them to like prepare me for after football too. You know what I'm saying? Because like football not gonna always be there.
Right.
But my brain will. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have something besides football. Now don't get it twisted. Like me, I always say I ain't got no plan B. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real. I ain't got my plan A is to go to the league. Like that's where I want to go. Ever since kindergarten, ever since I knew what football was, put my older brother football pass on. You know, I could barely stand up. You know, I sit down and get back up in it. But you know, ever since that, I want to go to the league. That's what I'm focused on. And if God has other plans for me, He got other blessings for me, I'm gonna take it. But I want to do something that I love, though. You feel me? That's why I'm so serious about football.
Gotcha. Jerk.
That's it.
That's the word, man. So, can we do you have like a little website we can see your highlights?
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, my Instagram. If you want to keep up with me, my Instagram is _upness_. I post all my offers. You'll see my highlights on there. You see what I'm up doing. Like if I have like I take flicks sometimes in my fits. You know what I'm saying? I post them on there. If you want to see anything like that, you can go in there. Also, my Twitter is my name Jadon _Blair 2025, which is my grade level. But if you want to see my highlights, that's it. Twitter if you want to see my highlights and basically my sports stuff. All that gonna be on there. Instagram still gonna have my sports stuff. You're gonna see the pictures I flicked up in at the college that I done been to. You're gonna see all of it there. Also, my dad, he makes these real cool posters. I didn't even know he could make, but he does them on his free time. You know what I'm saying? They look real nice. And then on those, he be bragging a lot. He say he don't like to brag, but he brag a whole lot about me. You know what I'm saying?
My son.
Yeah, he
I brag on all my kids.
Yeah, definitely he brag on all of us though.
And my slogan is Blair Boys is a brand, and Blair Girls rock. I mean, what you mean? That's what we do.
What's up. I like that.
It's a brand, baby.
I like that.
Brand throughout the community, man. I love y'all, bro.
BLAIR BOYZ Enterprises.
All day.
Y'all check them out, man. Y'all want to go in the shout outs?
Go ahead, son. Talk. Say something about your mom.
Duh, of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shout out both my grandmamas.
Okay.
Shout out both my grandpas. You know, my mama, my dad, my siblings, Jayla, Janaya, and Jameer Trey. Also, want to shout out the next upcoming superstar in my family, Corey Blair. Y'all don't know about him yet, but y'all will though.
Okay.
Best believe that. He in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Just due to something that was going on, personal family stuff. His sophomore year, he wasn't able to play, and if he did, I guarantee he would have some offers too. But just because of what happened, he couldn't. But his junior year, he gonna open a whole bunch of eyes. I promise you that.
Yeah, Creekside High School in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right. Atlanta ATL Cuttz on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You know, I can't forget about Chris. That's my main trainer, man. My cousin Chris Blair. He was a safety, and that's really who I learned almost everything from. You know, I'm getting stuff from other guys now who played at a higher level. But I be telling people all the time, he would have went to the league if he wasn't so slow. You know what I'm saying?
He at the wrong time.
Like Chris ran like a 4.740, I think.
Yeah, but the next week he ran it there on 4.5.
I don't know, but yeah, cause I just remember he was at some stadium. I was there watching him do the NFL drills or whatever, and I don't know if he ran that 4.5 there, but yeah, but I think that's what the scouts were going off of, cause back then Fortis was real important.
Yeah.
But you know now you can run a 4.2, but how fast do you play on the field though? You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the real reason. It's that field speed.
Yeah. You can run that going in a straight line. How you move going side to side? How you move going directions? Changing directions.
You're absolutely right.
Hit somebody.
Yeah, can you hit though?
Sue, man. Lil Dookie, I'm going to shout out my wife. Always been supportive of all my dreams, man. She even put her stuff on the back burner just to help me out. You know what I mean? Especially
That's real.
with these kids. You know what I mean? I tell them all the time, hey, don't be like me. I messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the one, I was going to do what I wanted to do when they was young. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But she held the fort down. She got it tight for us. You know what I mean? So my wife, she is still the glue. You know what I mean? Support me in all my endeavors. When I got fired from North Forsyth, you know, she was right there. You know what I'm saying? She was my shoulder to cry on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my voice of inspiration. You feel me? Shout out my moms. You know, my mom, I tell everybody this all the time, bro. My mom is the strongest woman I know. You know what I mean? To lose a son to a tragic event, you know what I mean? And still keep going. And that alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then it's still to raise me, my brother, and my sister. Mm-hmm. You know, and make sure we did what we needed to do to get to where we needed to go. So shout out to Mom Dukes, Mom Blair. She was everybody's mom in the hood, man. You come to my house and eat. Well, she fed everybody. Well, I used to be tired because my food was gone. But
you was blessed though, man.
Shout out my pops, all the coaches that helped me get to where I got to. Big shout out to James Webster, man. He was the coach at ECU at the time. Okay. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know, but I wasn't supposed to go to ECU at first. You know what? I mean, I was headed to A&T.
Who was the head coach there?
At where?
Shout outs to A&T, man. Shit.
At T or at
I
ECU?
said no, at ECU.
Steve Logan.
Yeah, it's Logan
You know
was there. That's right, Logan.
And I'm gonna tell you, this is what I mean by getting that workout in, right? So it was one summer. It was one summer day, man. And I just woke up. I said, I need to go work out. And I said, well, I know my head coach is at the school at Reynolds. You know, Alex Mebby, he was always at that room, right? Mebby. So I got up, man, and we ain't have no car. You feel me? We ain't have no car. Man, I jogged 27 Glen to Reynolds High School. Got my workout in. As I'm leaving, Coach Mebby and Coach Webster come out the door. And they said, come here, let me talk to you. Next week, man, I was on, man, like I said, we ain't have no car. They flew me to Greenville. Ain't far. They flew me to Greenville, landed, talked to him, man, offered me a scholarship right then and there. You know what I mean? So there it was, you know, and it's just a blessing, bro. And that man has been so inspirational to me, man. Coach Webster, man, when I didn't have what I lacked at, he made sure I had. You know, those talks, man. And that's why I do what I do, because of people like that did it for me. Who am I not to give it, not to take it forward? You know what I'm saying? So that's all my shout outs, man. I shout out you doing what you doing, fam.
Oh, yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I remember, I'm going to tell you the truth, Lil Duke, man. I remember you first started doing this, man. People like, man, y'all heard Ricardo got a podcast.
Yep.
You feel me? I'm like, that's what's up. You know, they want. The thing I don't like about our city is this, man. I love Winston. I love the trade. That's where I'm from, born and raised. But, yo, we got to start giving flowers while they're here. You know what I mean? Stop faking. You know what I mean? I want to dap you up and love you in your face behind your back. You know that, man. You feel me?
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know all about it.
That's
I done
really,
been through it. I done been through it.
Stop that, man.
And my thing is, you know, that's what, you know, it fuels me, because everything I do, I say it and I tell everybody I'm gonna do it, and I do that shit. I complete it.
That's it.
And then, you know what, it's just like, you know, in football, you know what I'm saying? I was the shortest thing out there, but I
man, practicing against this dude, man,
it took 100 motherfuckers to stop me. And that's just basically how my mentality has always been. I ain't give a shit what people thought about me or what they said about me. My uncle was God rest his soul, was a bishop. Bishop Claude D. Thomas, God rest his soul. But he one year he had me to draw a banner for the church annual banquet. And it was called The Vision at Hand. And he prophesied over me. He told me that, you know, you were blessed to have visions. You get what I'm saying? And because I always drew and did, you know, artistic stuff, you know, coming up and in the church. And I always took that with me. You get what I'm saying? I felt that I was a visionary. Also, I feel like I'm a Renaissance artist, meaning I can express my art through whatever the fuck I want to express it through.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Just like how I do with my haircutting thing. Not only that I can do art in your head, you know, I can minister to you too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Through that. And it's always been that way, and I always had love for the kids, because I understand, you know, their position in life, and that we need to be there for them, because I was there.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I knew how I had wanted to have a man lead a role, or what kind of man was I gonna be when I get older. You know what I'm saying? And you know, do I walk like him? Do I talk like him? Or do I do I hustle like him? Or, you know, all the men that was in my life, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my thing is, as a man, if any of these little cats ever saw me or ever thought about me subconsciously, and they said they wanted to grab this piece of me to put, you know, to them to create their own man.
Right.
I would want them to be like, yeah, I gotta be determined and strong like Coach Thomas. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? With their shit, or if anything they can, you know, if they can grab hold from me to make a better them, I'm all for it. And that's what I do. Well, that's the high right there.
That's it.
That's the high.
That's the high. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it, bro. That's the high. And then, you know, shit, and they telling me to wrap that shit up. So I'm about to wrap this up.
That's it.
So y'all go to Dirty Talk Pod 336. YouTube. Please don't stare, but share. Show us some love. What is it? Dirty Talk Pod 336.
Dirty Talk Pod 336.
No, I cash out. You know, if you want to make some donations.
Yes, sir.
Also, man, y'all get with these BLAIR BOYZ, man. See what they talking about, man, because they're doing some great things in the community. Peace, love, and hair grease with the stinking asses.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.